Warning, warning, warning. Guys, the market looks technically very bad. My name is D7 here, Grok Trade. This is a weekend edition video. Today is Sunday, June 2nd, 2019. And I have a lot to share with you. The markets on Friday ended the day very, very bearish. You can see this here. We're over 1% down on most major indexes, or indices rather. Financials down just as poorly. US dollar down. Crude oil down nearly 6%. A big drop there. Silver higher. Gold higher by 1.35%. VIX increasing 8%. We're at 18.7. 18.7. The fear is increasing. Bitcoin is now over $8,600. And that's where we're at. So let's just get after it here. And before I get into it, for all you mentor students who have already gone through the program, you mentees out there, the retake, we have a mentorship coming up this month. Do the retake. We got some cool things that we're sharing. And if you haven't done your retake yet, come in, be part of this mentorship program. Best thing to do to get in on the mentorship program for the retake is send us an email at mentor at groktrade.com, groktrade.com, mentor at groktrade.com. Anybody that wants just to be mentored by us, it's done through the website. You can do it through the internet with us live, and it's coming up here in a couple weeks. So if you want to join us, feel free to get more information at mentor at groktrade.com. Okay, so here it is, the markets. We're looking at the spiders here first. Look at the daily. You guys will notice I have arrows on. The arrows are what I put on my own personal charts. I just happen to be showing you not a sanitized chart, but my personal charts. Okay, these are my charts that I'm showing you with my indicators, my oscillators, my trend lines, my everything. Okay, whoa. And I'm using TradingView. That's down in the description if you want to know what platform I'm using. It's an online software that I use with them. So anyway, I'm an affiliate of theirs, but they don't pay me anything. I just love their program. And but here's the deal: I put these arrows on throughout the days, throughout the weeks, and I don't ask you to trust my arrows at all. They are not to be traded by. They are for educational purposes only. And if you want to, any arrows you see me put on, only pay attention to those, and then judge my abilities as a technician off of the arrows that you see me put on publicly on these videos. Is that fair? I hope so. Anyway, let's get going here. Big drop here on the S&P spiders. We broke a trend line. We're dropping here. And on the weekly, obviously, we're dropping here. We had to put a sell on it. It came down below a major moving average that I watched. Drop below that. We are dropping. It's not looking good on the weekly. So this corner is a weekly. Down here is my daily. This is my monthly. The reason I'm showing you all three right now is because the monthlies have broke down. That is huge. Guys, the markets look very bearish. I think, technically speaking, look for the next few months to be bloody, bloody, bloody. I fully expect that based off of this chart. This is a monthly chart. This monthly chart, I'll blow it up here. We're up on the spiders, up. Now we drop, big drop here on the spiders. Because of that drop, there is my sell. If you look here, we were hitting, see this area, resistance? We missed resistance here, but we come up and we hit resistance there. You see this? Then we missed resistance. We quit hitting the blue line. Then we missed it by a lot here. So we can see trajectory dropping here. If I draw this other trend line, watch this. Look at this trend line versus this one. Look at this one first. 1, 2, 3. Trajectory is dropping, a slowing. Now we drop on volume. Guys, that is a sell on the monthly chart. On a monthly chart means things could get bloody and quickly. And if you look at the whole scheme of things, look at this run we've had. We've had just an insane run. This goes back here to March of 2009. March 2009, up. We start to expand in our swings, and now we get really choppy up here. I'm seeing a lot of turbulence, a lot of choppiness. This could get bloody quickly, and there's a big area. I can see the S&P 500 getting down to 254, and that's 25 below 25,300 on the S&P 500. So that's a big drop. The next couple months could be bloody, guys. I see that happening. And if I go here to the diamonds, we have a sell on the diamonds. We are dropping. A sell on the daily. We are dropping. It's just looking bad, below all major moving averages on the Dow 30. And look at what I'm getting ready to do. I'm adding another sell right there. I'm going to get rid of a trend line I don't need anymore. Right there, double top. We're dropping. This is bad news, guys. There's a double top, almost a triple top. And that's bad news. M, do you see the M here? M for murder. So that looks quite bearish. The NASDAQ, we go to the NASDAQ, the same thing. The monthly is over. I'm going to put a big fat ready right there on that. We already have a sell on the weekly. We're dropping. The daily, we're dropping. We just closed below the 200-day moving average on the NASDAQ. The Qs, bad news. Let's go to Russell's 2000. Russell's 2000, we have a sell on it. We're dropping on the weekly. The daily, we're just falling out of bed. It looks bad. And look at the monthly. The monthly gets a sell signal. Ouch. The problem here, let me blow this one up so we can see it. The Russell's 2000 is one I pay a lot of attention to. And you can see we dropped, we went up, and now we're dropping again. This is a lower swing high. And if we drop below this trend line, we will have a lower swing low. In other words, we'll be in a downtrend on the Russell's 2000, and the Russell's 2000 can, in fact, lead the markets to the downside. Watch the Russell's 2000, watch the financials. Whatever they're doing is what the others should do also. That's what we're looking at. Okay, going very fast because we got a lot of charts to go over. If we go here to the financials, financials are very important. I just mentioned that. If you look at the daily chart on the financials, we dropped down below moving averages. And trend lines. Bad news. It's just below all major moving averages right now. If you look here at the weekly chart, we already have a sell on it. It's below all major moving averages, most of them. And then we had a buy on it, but now that gets a sell with a tweezer top and also a bearish harami. A reversal pattern, a big thick one too. And for extra bonus points, tell me why it's more of a bearish harami opposed to a dark cloud cover. If anybody can tell me that down in the comments. If you go to US dollar had a buy on it, but now it gets a sell on the daily chart, the weekly chart. The weekly chart's going to get a sell also. The daily, I'll stay with my buy there on that. Crude oil, man, we put a sell on it back here, and it has crashed on the daily chart. The weekly chart, it's crashing. And then there's the monthly crashing. Remember I said, watch out for crude. It looks like it's going to drop. Sure enough, that's what's happening. That's what's happening. Love technical analysis. Silver on the weekly, got a sell. What do I have on the daily? Got a buy, but see how it hit resistance here and it gave me a shooting star. Because of that, I'm going to go ahead and put a sell on that. Or am I? Hold on, it closed above that trend line. It closed above it. You know what? I'm not going to add that. Not going to add it, not yet. We got a sell on the monthly. I'm good with that, but that could bounce up. Watch silver on the long haul. Could be ready to be a buy. Gold. Got a buy on it. Boom. Look at this. Weekly. Boom. Gold's looking hot. I'm going to put a buy on the monthly here. Gold is looking very, very good. I like that again. This is the VIX, the fear indicator. Got a buy on this. Got a buy. So fear has a buy on the daily, has a buy on the weekly, and it's going to get a buy on the monthly. Very few times do you get the moving all the major indices with daily, weekly, and monthly all sell signals or buy signals. In this case, I got buys on the fear, daily, weekly, monthly. That's a bad sign, man. That's a hat trick there. 3. That's the turkey if you're a bowling fan. That's bad news. And this is telling me the markets are looking to go lower. Bitcoin. I do hold Bitcoin, guys. And you guys should. I'm telling you guys. You may not know anything about cryptocurrency. Part of your portfolio should be in digital currency. You should have some exposure to that. And I do. I'm telling you guys, I own it. And from my buy call, let me just show it to you. I'll show it to you. And listen, we're getting ready to open a class on cryptocurrency. If you are interested in learning about cryptocurrency and in learning how to trade it properly and at an astute, savvy level, and to really become quite informed on it, send an email at mentor at groktrade.com, mentor, and send us an email, say, hey, I'm interested in learning more about cryptocurrency. You need to do that. Cryptocurrency, on the daily chart on Bitcoin, I put a buy on this around 81, and we're at 87. But if you go to the weekly here, let me show you something. The weekly, I put a buy on Bitcoin at 4,100, and we're at 8,700 right now. So we've gone over double from my buy call since November. We have doubled in price, and believe you me, we'll be at 10,000 before you know it, and we'll hit 20,000 again, and then we will go higher. That's what will happen. But there's a lot of chop that you got to sit through. But anyway, the monthly chart, look at this. I put a buy on the monthly chart on Bitcoin at 30, what is that? 30, let's say 3,800. 3,800 was the, and that was what month? February 3,800, put a buy on it, and right now we're at 80, almost 8,700. So if it goes up another few hundred points, it'd be 3 times in just a matter of 4 or 5 months. And so that's really impressive. That's very, very impressive. Yeah, about 5 months or so. Very impressive. Okay, let's get to some stocks of interest. Let's go to the Dow 30, start with Apple. Apple, this is the monthly chart. Apple gets a big, fat sell signal. Bad news for Apple. Let's take a look at the weekly. The weekly is falling out of bed. Daily is dropping below all major moving averages. Apple's in a lot of trouble. Let's go to American Express. The daily, I got a sell on it. Oh, it's just in a lot of trouble. The weekly gets a sell. So now the daily is a sell, the weekly is a sell, and I'm going to put a sell on the monthly. American Express is in a lot of trouble. Boeing got a sell on the daily. They got a sell on the weekly, and I don't have a sell on, now I do, monthly. Monthly has a sell. Bad news, don't hold that. Caterpillar, a sell on the weekly, sell on the monthly, and I have a sell on the daily, but the daily looks like a buy soon. But I think it'll be short-lived because this monthly looks very damning. Looks like a lot of trouble. Cisco, I got a sell on the weekly. It now has a sell on the monthly, and we have a sell on the daily. Ouch. CVX. I'm telling you guys, the market looks bloody to me. Bloody, bloody, bloody. Gets a sell on the monthly. This is Chevron. Let's see. I already have a sell on the weekly. The daily is falling out of bed. Down, 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 down. We have an inverted hammer. Tell me why this is an inverted hammer and not a shooting star. If you can tell me the difference on this one in the comments. Disney, I have a buy on the weekly. Oh, this kills me. A buy on the daily. A buy on the monthly. Disney's the only one that's going higher. Now, a lot of that has to do with it ripping all the content from Netflix and it coming out with a its own Netflix type service that is going to it has a lot of content and it's cheaper, and I think it's damaging Netflix quite a bit. DuPont, Dow, the weekly, we're down, down, down. Low base, look for that to drop lower below $30. Whoa! This low base dropped on the monthly, so it gets a sell. So this one, I had a bad call on this one. My call was initially 43, and now we're at 30. Bad miss there, man, because I missed putting a sell here. That should have been a sell on this one. I just missed it. So be it. I snooze, I lose. I usually don't look at the monthly charts. I'm always looking at the daily, then the weekly. So the monthly, I neglect sometimes. I'm telling on myself. Anyway, here it is, daily. Got a buy on, what is this? GE, got a buy on GE. I got to sell on the weekly, though. The weekly, and a buy on the monthly and look for this high base to break up. Now you'll notice, some of you say, wait, how can I have a buy and a sell on the same stock? It's because different time frames. I only put I look at each time frame on an island by itself and say, this looks like a buy to me on the daily, but the weekly looks like a sell. So that is reality to me on different time frames. So in other words, would I really want to buy this long if I'm heading down on the weekly? No, I wouldn't do that. That's what we teach in the mentorship. We teach redundancies on how we go about pragmatically analyzing a stock and where our probabilities lie and how to enter and what to enter. Well, first, how do we pick the best stocks, and then exactly where and when we want to enter them, why we would or why we wouldn't enter. There's different levels, a ton of different levels. It takes us 3 days to teach it all. It's a lot of stuff. I give you the elementary stuff. It seems like a lot and like you're learning a ton here. I'm just telling you, okay? And the mentor students, say it down in the comments. Let the people know that they don't know what they don't know. that it takes us 3 days to teach everything that you're not learning on the videos, okay? So this is ABC. You'll never make any money doing anything from these videos. You just won't. You won't. You might get lucky from time to time, just like a person in casinos. They get lucky from time to time. Look at Goldman Sachs. We've got a sell on Goldman Sachs on the weekly. The monthly, I have a buy, so it needs to be a sell now. See, now we got banks dropping, guys. Look at the daily dropping. Bam! To the downside. Bad news, man. When you get the banks dropping like this, the markets are only as strong as the financial supporting it. Home Depot, I got a sell on it on the weekly. The monthly is going to get a fat sell also. I got a sell on the daily, but that looks like it could go bullish on me. IBM weekly, we're dropping. I got a sell on that. Oh, look at this. Do I have a buy? Yes, I have a buy, so it needs to be a sell now. Technically, last month should have been the sell. I'm a month late on that sell. That was a nice area to sell that last month. But again, I get lazy on the monthly. Shame on you, D7. Okay, you got to sell on the daily IBM. So bad news. Everybody's sell city here except Intel. I put a buy on Intel, but that could blow up on me. I'm not liking that at all. Oh, man, the monthly. Last month should have been the sell. Oh, no. I've got it here. I already have a sell on that. No problem. I got a sell on the daily. It's a low base. Look for that to go lower. Johnson & Johnson, I got a sell on the daily. Look at this dropping. See how we broke down below the moving averages, found support on the 200-day, but it hit with such force and on increased volume, the chances of it breaking through were significant, and bam, to the downside. That's exactly what happened. The weekly chart gets a fatty. There it is. So it's got to sell. The monthly gets a red fatty. Man, that dude's down too. All right, JP Morgan got a sell already on the weekly. The monthly has to have a sell. I put last month, put a buy on it, but it's blew up on me, and got a sell on the daily. And JP Morgan, so sell again. Another bank, Chase Bank, has 3 sells. Ouch. Coca-Cola weekly is going to get a sell. Why? Because it's extended. I still a buy. So Coca-Cola is not looking bad. I'm just wanting to take profits on the weekly. The monthly is still okay, but it looks like it's going to drop. We're coiling into a bullish pennant. Oh boy, I'm going to stay with my sell right now. But Coca-Cola looks better than some of the others. McDonald's, I put a sell on. Coca-Cola. What's interesting to me is this, and I'll share this with you, everybody. These are the big blue chip companies. Usually you'll see them be buoyant when you see small caps dropping at the top of markets. That's what we're seeing right now. You know you're at the top of a market when the Russells 2000 and tech start taking nosedives, especially with the confirmation of financials doing so. But you'll see blue chip companies still the creep higher. Very indicative to a topping market. Very, very indicative. But markets have been on fire ever since President Trump has been in office. And he's still in office, right? Still in office. So can this market keep going higher? It can, absolutely. Every time I say bearish, 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 warning, 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 the markets drop a little bit and then take off again. It could do that, but I don't want to be the guy to say and to warn you. I don't want to be that guy to not warn you and then it fall out of bed and then you guys say, why didn't you warn us? So I'm giving you warnings when I see it. It doesn't mean it's going to fall out of bed. But I'm telling you right now, man, when I've got these sort of red arrows across the board, especially on the monthly, just know that's usually bloody. And that's bad news. I mean, look at this, 3M. Are you kidding me? Look at the month. Bam, big drop. Look at the week. This is bloody, bloody, bloody. And the daily is dropping, but that looks like, it's just, do not be in 3M. That's horrible. Merck is going, I'm going to put a sell here on Merck. Oh, man. Oh, and it broke a trend line. You don't see the trend line because I don't have it drawn, but I can see it with my eyes. I'm going to go ahead and put a sell on the monthly due to what I'm seeing here. Microsoft is going to get a weekly sell. Make sure I don't have it. A lot of times, guys, you're like, oh, your arrow is not there. And it's because sometimes I put them up too high. And when it shows, that's what it shows. You don't see my arrow. But so I got to remember to keep them tighter so you do see the arrows. Yeah, so Microsoft's going to get a sell. We got a tweezer top there. The daily is dropping. We got this 50-day moving average acting as support. Let's see if it holds. Nike, I got to buy. No, I have a sell on Nike. See this? I got a sell on it. That's good. The monthly gets a red fatty. The daily, look at the daily just crash and burn. PFE, Pfizer. We got up on the weekly. Monthly looks bullish to me, man. I got to sell on the daily. I'm going to stay with those calls. Pfizer looks fairly strong. If I was going to have to be long, it'd be Coca-Cola, McDonald's, Pfizer perhaps. PG probably looks... No, PG is dead. The monthly dead. I would not want to be in Procter, guys. And the daily broke a trend line. Bad news. Travelers, let's see here. Boom. The weekly looks good, but it's going to reverse soon. And I have a sell already on the daily. United Health, let's see what happens. And United Health's going to get a... Wait, I probably already have a sell on that. Yes, I already have a sell in United Health weekly. And I have a sell on the monthly. And... I have it on that one. Actually, I'm going to go back to PG and look at something. Or was it Pfizer? Yeah, okay. I'm just making sure I didn't have a red arrow up there. Because I could see me putting an arrow on that one, but I just haven't. Yeah. Okay. UTX, this is United Technologies. The weekly got a sell. The daily got a sell. And the monthly has a sell. Visa... is a high base. I'll stay with my buy. I'm assuming it's a buy. Yes, it's a buy. Monthly looks bad, like it's topping out. Let's take our profits. Daily is dropping. Verizon. Oh, look at the weekly. Snap. The monthly Verizon, I would not want to be holding Verizon. Oh, look at this major bloodbath on the daily. Walgreens has just been in a bloodbath. You can see my weekly sell way back here in February, and we continue down. The monthly, that was in December, called it a sell. The daily is a sell since March, and we're down quite a bit. We'll get into some tech stocks. We'll do those quickly. Still have a buy on Walmart weekly, Walmart monthly buy. We got a sell on the daily. So Walmart could still creep higher. I just wouldn't want to have any longs going. Look at this. Exxon, crash on the weekly. Monthly, crash. Daily, crash. Let's look at tech stocks. I'm telling you guys, if tech stocks are bearish, which I'm hint for you, they are, that's bad news for the markets. Grok, whoops. I need to go to Grok, tech stocks. We already looked at Apple. AMD. AMD is just going across. AMD, the weekly, is going to get a sell. I'm going to sell the monthly. Daily's already dropping. Amazon. I have a sell on Amazon weekly. I have a sell now on Amazon monthly. Amazon daily is dropping. As strong as that company is, you just don't want to be holding that right now. Be better off shorting it. Short City. Alibaba, got a sell. Look at this month. It's crazy. Another sell on the monthly. The daily is falling out of bed. Baidu. Dropping weekly. Monthly dropping. Just horrible. Daily dropping. Booking. This is Priceline. Weekly dropping. Monthly dropping. Daily's been dropping. Look for that to bounce soon. Cisco, daily dropping, weekly dropping. Drop. Oh, we already put that. Yeah, we already looked at Cisco. I was going to say, how'd that ever get there? Catfish. I put a buy on Catfish, so it's going up, but the monthly is just, oh, I already have a sell on. I'm good with that. And a buy here. So this Cognizant Technologies is another one of those safe haven places, apparently. eBay, got a sell on the weekly. I got a sell now on the monthly. And I have a sell still on the daily. Facebook was down 3% Friday. We got a sell on Facebook weekly. I'm going to sell the monthly. Sell. We're down below all major moving averages on the daily. Google, we're dropping on the daily, dropping on the weekly, and I should have put the sell last month, guys. I should have been on that last month. So Google with an L also gets that this month. Bearish. GoPro. Daily down, but we got to have a Harami. Look for that to bounce. The weekly gets a sell. I have a sell here. I'm going to stay with my sell just because of what I'm saying. Microsoft, we already looked at that. MU. Micron, the weekly, we're dropping. Monthly, dropping. I put a buy at Micron on a daily. Might be short-lived. Netflix, I think, is in trouble. We got a sell on Netflix weekly. I have a sell here on monthly. If we do drop, that'll be a big M for murder. Double top reversal pattern. I'm selling Netflix, so I want no part of that. I have a sell here on, and I'm kind of biased on it due to the news, but I have a sell on the daily also. Nvidia was down nearly 3% on Friday, and daily is down, weekly down, and the monthly down. That's in trouble, guys. Trouble City. Something I want to look at here. Yeah. This is a 43 moving average, and it closed below it. That is not good. Not good. Oracle. Got a few more stocks, and one was done. Oracle, we got a sell on the weekly. It's going to get a sell on the monthly. And a sell on the daily down. The 200-day moving average coming across here. PayPal is fine on the weekly. I'm going to put a sell on the monthly. And what's going on the daily? I already have a sell on it. But that's what we're doing. Shopify, I already have a sell on it, but that's a high base. That could get bullish. And Shopify is fine on the bullish side. I'm going to stay with it. Snap, we're at resistance on the daily, so Snap is going to get a sell. Weekly is fine. Monthly is fine. Two more stocks. Tesla, Weekly is down, monthly is down, daily is down, down, down. Last but not least, Twitter down on the daily, down on the weekly, and tweezers top on the monthly, and we're done. And there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Monologue time. If you're still with me, if you made it this far, let me know. Made it. Made it. And just a reminder for all you mentor students, do the retake this time around. And it's this month, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, coming up fairly soon at mentor@groktrade.com to say, hey, yeah, I want to do the retake. For all you that just want to know about it, send an email to mentor@groktrade.com, and that's what you do. But another thing is the cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency, we are teaching that. A lot of people don't know this, but I'm a moderator of the world's largest Facebook cryptocurrency page. Okay, 140,000 people, cryptocurrency people. The admin of that, the owner of it, Jeff, and I are going to be teaching with Mark the Meerkat. We're teaching cryptocurrency and what you need to know about it and how to trade it and how to benefit from it. No, it's not for everybody, but I'm telling you, this is one of these things in life that this emerging market of technology, it's coming like it or not. Us having money in our wallets that we can feel, touch, hold, coming to an end. Most of us use debit cards and credit cards now to make payments. That's much like digital currency. It's just a transaction that takes place on the cyberweb somewhere. That's how it happens. So that's coming. And there's a lot of money to be made here. And it's, Wall Street. Wall Street is starting to trade it. And if you got Wall Street trading this, on the future side, this is the real deal. This is why you're seeing something like Bitcoin at $8,700 right now. Yesterday it was at like $3,600. It got over 20,000. That was last year. You see big swings in it, but it's swinging to the upside. If you look at the value of the U.S. dollar over time compared to Bitcoin, the U.S. dollar is dropping, cryptocurrency is going higher. So just keep that in mind. If you want to join us for some training on that, we're still putting it together. But if you're raising your hand like I want in this, and if you see it too, and mentor@groktrade.com, and put cryptocurrency interested in training. Something, and a lot of you guys don't know this, go to groktrade.com. You can see that there. We have free webinars. Go take them, especially if you're interested in day trading. Take that day trading one. But the markets are tanking. I have a class. I think it goes for $300. Right now, if you use the code, go to it. It's for hedging, and that's how to hedge your portfolio, and also teaches you how to short the market to make money when the market drops. And you can make money 66% faster on the drop than you can the rise. So there's a great opportunity there. And so the class is only like $97 or something, and it's 2 hours of me teaching. So highly recommend that you get that, just to safeguard your portfolios right now, because if they do dive and they crash and burn, if that happens, you definitely want to be protected. Don't lose all these profits that you've gained the last 11 years. A lot of money has been made. Don't lose it, because the people that in 95 to 2000, it dropped a lot on the technology drop, and then from 2003 it rallied back up, 2007, 2008. And then it gave it all back. You guys remember that, sitting through it? Quit sitting through the depths, because you don't have forever to wait for them to bounce back. It's much better to get out at the highs, make money as it drops, and then buy in at a discounted price at the lows, and you can buy up so many more shares. It's just logical, but you have to know what's going on. So that's it. If you made it, I'm shocked. Why are you guys still listening? Why are you still on this, listening to me? So get out of here. You guys have a great week. You guys have a great week. And just know the markets could go bullish Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. They could go bullish. But things look broken right now. When it comes to the big picture, the markets are no place to be long at this time. It's too much risk. Too much risk. So just, I don't like how everything's starting to drop with the volume. That's not conducive for healthy bulls. Okay. That's it. Get out of here. You guys are done. See ya.